What's up guys, JC here. Welcome to Fandom Finance, where some days we talk jube money lessons for kids, but today we are talking about Portfolio Tracker app, which is a great tool to have for any financial toolkit. Anyways, let's get rolling. So in the App Store, this app is called Portfolio Tracker. And as you can see in the preview photos, it gives you a pie chart style visual on the allocation of your portfolio and all the stocks within it, with a whole host of information that we are going to get into in this video and explore all the unique little features of this. So if we go through the portfolio, the preview photos, you can see that this doesn't necessarily have the most stylistic kind of imagery, but nonetheless, I wouldn't be doing a video on this if I didn't think it would have some sort of value. Now, one thing I definitely wanted to stress is that I do not use this app for instant stock quotes. It is not meant for that. The prices of everything get reset at the end of the day. So if you see a number that's off in the middle of the day, don't worry, that's normal. But again, don't use this for instant stock quotes. It's just for putting entries in if you are a buy and hold style investor. So let's get rolling. So once you download the app, which is free to download, in the top left-hand corner, you can hit the menu. You can go to subscription. Once you've kind of played around with the app, you can decide whether you want 3 months for $199 or a full year for $599. Currently, I am doing the 3 months for $199. Now, other thing I did want to say about this app is that I've played around with a bunch of other apps before I settled on this one. Some were free, had a better interface, but didn't have all the features I quite like. Some other ones were just more expensive to use. I really do want to use as many free financial tools as possible to not just help me out, but also to bring value to you guys as well. So this is kind of a happy medium. It gives a ton of info. It's user-friendly. The interface, again, not the most stylistic, but it gets the job done. So let's go back up to menu. Now we'll go to settings. Depending where you are in the world, you want your currency that you can rummage through in and around here. We'll go out of that. You can also apply an exchange to stock prices. Again, I'm Canadian, so if I'm buying American stocks, well, then I can hit that if I truly want to see what the exchange rate would be. And everything else in here is default setting. I wouldn't mess around with anything else. Okay. So now that we've looked at subscription settings, it also is kind of nice if you hit the email me function. It just will prompt the developer's name, his Gmail account. You can email him, I guess, any question. I haven't needed to do that. So the next thing you want to do is go to portfolios. You hit that. As you can see there, I have one portfolio, which is my TFSA. So in the top right-hand corner, you want to hit plus. You want to give your portfolio a name. So if you're Canadian, we're just going to do new. I don't want RES. I want RSP. And if you're an American, we'll do 401k. Okay, so that is set. So we'll go back to menu. We are now going to fill in that portfolio with, I'll just show you how to do it with one thing. So we'll do stock lookup. I've already loaded it with Tesla. If you try to type in the name while you're on symbol, that won't work. So just hit name, or if you know the ticker symbol for Tesla, then that'll obviously pop up under that. So, but like I said, we're looking at the name. So there might be instances where you're kind of confused about, well, which one do I pick? It's Tesla. You can look for, I would use the TLA Tesla Inc. with the NASDAQ NAS USD. So I'm just gonna hit that. And in the top right hand corner, there's a little green icon. I would hit that. and it says add to RSP 401k. And then you can go to entries. And at this point, you can add in as many entries as you want, throughout the many times you re-up into that position. For now, we're just going to do the 980. We'll do 1 share. Okay, at this point, we're going to go to the pie chart icon in the top right-hand corner beside the search magnifying glass. So as you can see here, it loads under purchase all portfolios. If we go to RSP, yeah, that's what it gives us. It gives us a fully read 1 share, 100% Tesla. So at this point, this is how you get to the pie chart. Now I'm going to show you guys just my portfolio. So this is actually the first time I'm revealing my entire portfolio. You can clearly see my initial value that I've put in, my capital appreciation as a dollar figure, and the percentages of all the breakdowns of my companies. One thing I really like about this is, sure, it gives me my percentage of that's overall. That I actually see on a more day-to-day basis through Yahoo Finance. But what I actually like about this, if you hit purchase, this is something that is, as far as I'm aware, is not inside the Yahoo Finance app, which is year to date. I really like this feature because I am always in a run and gun battle with the actual S&P 500. I think it's a nice, healthy little bit of competition to have with, which is typically called the benchmark standard. Is that if you're beating the market, they are typically referring to the S&P 500. So year to date, the S&P 500 has returned 16%, whereas my portfolio is lagging the market by 2.73%. But anyway, that's okay. I am extremely happy with what I have, with the strategy that I've employed, that I've learned in the past 11 months since I got into stocks in the first place. I've been really fortunate enough to just been saving basically all these years and really did nothing with it. I've always been a good saver, and then finally got introduced to stocks, and I was able to employ a lot of capital into the market. Certainly not all at one time. It was over the course of many months. But anyways, I digress. Let's get into the rest of this. So as you can see here, my portfolio is broken up into different percentages of each company. Now, as far as the entire pie chart is concerned, it just gives you, yes, an overall year-to-date value figure. I could also look up absolute. That's where you can see, from all purchase dates, it's 10.62%, year-to-date 13.2, and so on and so forth. This function you don't see in Yahoo Finance. And this part I actually think is really helpful to see how your portfolio is trending with the market over a specific week or month, 3 months. And it gives you a much better picture as to better direction and how to react to certain things that happen in the market, depending on the type of investor you are. So if we hit any one of these, let's just hit Enbridge, for example. For Enbridge, we can see we can get the individual performance as a dollar figure, as a percentage, how that one company has performed. Of course, under the ticker symbol, you have the name Enbridge, the number of shares that are held, the current price that it's at as of today, the current value, and the capital appreciation. Now, the one thing it doesn't show in here, which I think should be a lot more obvious, is the average price. I've bought into Enbridge a couple of different times. So what is my average? What is the average cost per share? So if you go over to price, the very first number under that, 44.36, is your average price. Now, since I can also see this information in Yahoo Finance, all these numbers match up and they jive. And as a reminder, if you see a percentage that's maybe off, maybe you use an accompanying platform to get instant stock quotes like I do, Yahoo Finance. That's my central hub to see the performance of my portfolio throughout each and every single day. At any rate, I think this is a worthwhile app to at least explore, even if you don't necessarily want to pay for it, but just get used to all the functions. And I really hope this video provided value, and I also hope that it also brought a sense of, if you are someone who's following Fandom Finance, that also brings a sense of just legitimacy to this channel. This is something that I knew I would do eventually, and you know, the day finally came where I think this will be my 28th video that I've made that I finally get to open up about my exact portfolio. Yeah, I didn't get into what everything meant and why I bought it, and you know, what my overall plan is with every single stock. That was never meant to be the purpose of this video. That will be for a later video. I just wanted to show you all something that I think is really imperative for any buy and hold strategy, long-term investor. So again, if you guys found value in this video, then please check out all my other content. And as always, please do the cliche thing and super smash all the buttons of the like and subscribe variety. It is extremely helpful for this channel to continue to grow and also foster a much more broad audience. Well, anyways, everybody, with that, I will see you all in the next video.